Hello, time for more coding. Alright, so for today, we need to continue working on the hitbox and hurtbox for the specific reason of allowing the hitbox to be in multiple frames of attack, but only being a single frame of actual damage. What this means is we have an attack that has multiple frames of active hitboxes. So frame 3, 4, 5, and 6. If I hit on any of the frames, I want to not be able to hit on any of the following frames, but still apply the full damage on the single frame. Now, the reason we want to be able to do this is so that not every attack has to be hit frame perfectly. Uh, or having only a single frame of instance to hit. So, what this means is we're going to use our handy little tool script, and that is once again not working as it should. So let's just make it simple. So add hitbox, add hitbox, add hitbox, fix name, fix names. I should also get this thing. It's proper box. And fix your name. Fix name. It's already fixed. Alright. Okay. So we have made an attack that has 5 frames with 3 hitboxes onto our player. What I want to do is hide idle, I think, toggle visible. And run the same ones. What? Frame script line 24. I don't know that it's an error. Let me refresh it and try again. Okay, that runs fine. This, please. Yep, okay. So let us simply add the attack be far away. Those are just the hurt boxes, just makes sense. So hurt box, hurt box, and hurt box. Yeah, if I want to toggle visible, it's over there. Same with this. Same with this. And then here's the button to reset the box visibility. Okay, I don't know if I should have named that what it is. I still see the D for disabled. So here's that. That helps. I just adjusted it all. Okay. So we have an attack that does what we want it to do. Now, it doesn't have damage, but I'd like to go with 25, 25, and 25 here. Okay. I really should have just copy and pasted them. Oh wait, no, but then they have the same exact instance or something. Stupid. Alright. Then go to the input manager. Attack 2 is assigned to light kick, which is fine by me. So let me just move around. Light kick, light kick. That works. That isn't light kick isn't working. Why? Because I don't have the actual check in the script. Light kick, light kick, and light kick. Is there an easier way to do that? I don't know. Match attack, if it's specifically light punch, light kick, or just one of the single numbers that are easy. Anyways, run, and then it's now working. Okay. This should kill an into, or just deal the damage that we want to know about. Why is the early printed after, not before? Duh. Okay, that deleted it. That has two button presses that are not supposed to be there. Okay. So we have an attack that has multiple frames of damage. So in the hitbox, or the attack, so attack to the attack script, where is the attack being called? So that isn't where it's being called. In the frame, I believe, is when we're telling next attack. No, apparently not. Yeah, the attack manager tells us that we are attacking or not attacking. So, Attack manager can tell us if we want to continue an attack. Okay. So, how do we want to do this? I have it says in the comments as a boolean. The to-dos are not telling me things I need. Okay, so we can start an attack, we can continue the attack. We probably want to do the check when we're continuing the attack. We go to frame by frame manager. This is, as far as I can tell, and a tool script only. So we don't want to care about that. Let's go to the frame. That's a tool script. That's a tool script. That's a tool script. That's a tool script. That one, set frame disabled. That's probably part of the tool script as well. Okay, so this one's also fully tool script. Hitbox. Adds new hitbox. Okay. So then, let's go to the attack and have it here. Let's make a variable that is has dealt damage. This is going to be equal to false by default. It's just going to have it. Then the attack manager, which I believe has a current attack. Okay, yep. We can go. Wait, no, let's go to the hitbox, I believe. We're in the hitbox. We want to grab the attack's value. That will be often a frame. Don't think we need the hurt box. If the hitbox hits, it's dealt damage. If the hurt box is called got damaged, I don't like that it's not typing for me. Then this wouldn't make sense. No, it wouldn't be called here. It would be called on body entered, or on the other function name somewhere. So the hitbox on body entered, tell the area to get hurt. Then let's get underscore parent dot get underscore parent. That will give me the attack and dot has dealt damage equals TRUE. Okay, that has dealt damage. Cool. Now, how do I stop the attack? Not from progressing, but from calling this function again. So in the continue attack, the attack manager, let's go through this again. So if they're not attacking, sorry, if the attack doesn't exist, whatever. Um, if the attack exists, then check if the attack has ended. Okay. So if the attack has not ended, sorry, no, that's not if the attack has ended. Okay. So either I would need to disable the hitbox in the frame. So set frame disabled. This is in the frame. So in the frame script, you can disable a box for the specific frame rate. So go to the attack manager. Do we have the current frame? Kind of. Kind of. Okay. So if we're not on the 0th frame, we deal with this. Disable this true. Okay, so in this spot, we need to change this. If current attack dot has dealt damage equals TRUE for true, colon, tab this should be true, and then else, colon. Okay, what is the problem? That is not enough equal signs. Okay, let's try this. Line kick. 75 one time. It's never re-enabled. Okay. So then if we end the attack, which is right here. So let me actually add comments to this. So end attack because end attack on end of the attack on last frame. This statement is to disable frame last frame. This is to enable current frame. Unless has dealt damage. Okay, that's something. Okay, so we now need to re-enable the attack, or by placing inside of here current attack dot trains dot current attack dot has dealt damage equals false. So now when I press the button for light kick, I should get 20 instances of 25 every time. 75 in the terminal, 50, 25, 0. Perfect. Okay. That is another part of the attack done. That was the main goal. Alright. There's gotta be a way to organize these tool scripts a bit better. Because there's just like a ton of stuff that is tool script specific. I'd like to sort that. So frame is a tool script almost entirely. This one's also a tool script almost entirely. Let's just give them a ton of space. Hitbox. This is not part of the tool script. for the most part. This is the hurt box, I believe, is already the same. So that attack manager, this one also has. So this one has whole script components. That is all of them. Good, 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 good. These are automatically done, right? By the input manager or attack manager? Yeah, the input manager. Sorry, the attack manager. So let me put a comment here that just says sets the hurt box. This is the length is the health component. We ended up doing some commenting as well, which is a good thing to do. So, it be a process. Pretty much everything should be a process at some point. It's just better if it's written as a physics process to signify, hey, this is full script exclusive for me a little bit. It's like, yeah, that's 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 the thing that it's just doing. Okay. I'm sorry, what? Okay. And is is that an attack? No, it's a frame to animate injury. Let's see if this one's still the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I may have done the wrong thing. Hitbox, right? Frame denominator. Hey, so why is that not letting me click this thing to death? Okay, let's go back to just this line. reload the project. Or reload the scene, I guess, first. And now let me reload the project just to see if changing the process to from physics process to process has actually affected the tool scripts. Oh, I need to update my computer as well. Damage number not assigned on frame 1. What? Weird. Never seen that error before. Wait, why is it only sometimes hitting? That's very weird. Okay, something is wrong, and it's entirely because we changed one of these things to from process to physics process. Probably. At least I think so. Where the hell is the problem? Attack manager is in process. Okay, but why? Open documentation on process priority. No, no, its execution order is of the process is called that process. This priority value is local. The process callbacks first regardless of tree order. So -1, we want this to be fact sooner. Okay, let's go here, change it back to process, and see if that fixes the problem. No. Okay. Try it again. Okay. Now reset process. Back to physics. Run the project. Okay, I don't get that. I don't understand why that's the case. Oh, I'm gonna head to sleep. I should probably take a look at that at some point. Maybe there are threads that are called all at the same time, and the physics process is called before the process function, so that the physics can be done before you have to go and process everything else. I, this thing is weird. Okay, right. I'm gonna close the project, save and quit. Then I'm gonna change the stream and end the stream.